Wow, I mean, just absolute chaos and over the last few days. A lot of fight cancellations. We lost Shemaev, Whitaker. We lost McGregor, Chandler. But now in place of McGregor Chandler on June 29th, we get Pereira, Prochazka 2 on short notice, 2 weeks notice, which is literally insane. 2 weeks notice at this level, the champion stepping up on short notice to save a card. I mean, let's give it up for Alex for the activity, because he doesn't have to take this fight. He's recovering from, broken toes, and you know what I mean? He's doing a tour around Australia right now. I reckon he's not really going to be in the greatest shape going into this fight. He hasn't really been training all that much. He's been in the gym here and there, but, I don't think he's been, going crazy, in fight camp. And, of course, Jiri has been somewhere out there in the forest of the Czech Republic punching trees. So, I don't know. I mean, we're not really going to see the best version of both guys, which sucks because, when you got the champ and the number one contender, when you got a fight of this level, you'd love to see both Jiri and Pereira at their absolute best to give a decisive or definitive clear ending, like an ending with closure, basically. You don't want to walk away from this rematch with questions of what if either one of these guys were prepared or in shape. But it doesn't matter. It's going to happen, which is just absolutely chaotic, and I'm all here for it. And Pereira, Prochazka, I mean, these guys just seem destined to fight more than once. This matchup just seems like one of those fights that is meant to happen at least twice. Especially given how the first fight played out. It was more competitive than Pereira's last opponent, Hill. And we all know that Jiri was up on all three judges' scorecards in round one, although I gave the first to Alex due to those calf kicks, damage to the legs. Got to give it to him for that. But it's no secret that Jiri was winning round two. He was starting to get to Alex until Alex, kept that composure, back against the cage, landed that short left hook, which honestly, I didn't expect that. I did not think that against the cage, under that kind of pressure, he was going to be able to catch Jiri like that. I thought he would need a bit more space, and distance to connect that hook, but he proved me wrong. I picked Jiri Prochazka to win the first time. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go with Pereira now. You just can't bet against this guy, Alex. He just seems unstoppable right now. He's literally the main character of the UFC, so I reckon he's going to win this fight on short notice. But I won't be surprised if Jiri wins. I'm not really going to go into full detail yet of how I think the fight's going to play out. I'm going to get into that later on in June, maybe on fight week. But, good matchup. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see the best version of both guys. It does suck. So we're not going to see the best Pereira or the best Jiri. But either way, the fans are going to win. And I mean, I did talk about closure. The first fight, we did see that, yeah, not only was Alex kind of losing, but the stoppage was also premature. It was a premature early stoppage. So I think the fans just want to see a proper ending. Goddard kind of ruined it, and he stepped in too soon, and we know that Jiri, he's no stranger to getting hurt and then coming back. Reyes hurt him, knocked him out with an up kick off his back. Jiri survived and then knocked out Reyes with a spinning elbow. Glover hurt him. Jiri came back to choke him out. So you can never count out Jiri when he's hurt. He's an absolute dog. We just want to see if Jiri had it in him to come back, grit it out, and finish Alex, or if Alex was just going to knock him out either way. But we get to find that out on June 29th. I just have a feeling, though, that this fight's going to, not just the outcome, but I feel like the fight's just going to go very similar to the first one. I see Jiri struggling with the calf kicks again, and I see him getting a takedown in the end of round one again for some weird reason, and Alex just surviving. I have a feeling that that's going to happen. And then I have a feeling that the fight's going to end in the second round again. Either way, we could see Alex Pereira get a second round knockout again with a cleaner stoppage this time. Or Jiri might win by round two knockout, because round two is sort of Jiri's trademark round where he gets finishes. He knocked out Volkan and Reyes in round two, and he knocked out Rakic in round two. And in round 2, the round where he got finished by Alex, he started to turn up in that round. That was his best round against Pereira before he got caught and finished, getting overzealous. So I would not be surprised if this time around he finds similar success, but this time Alex is unlucky and gets chinned by like a clean 1-2 from Jiri Prochazka. I could see that happening, or Alex Pereira does what Alex Pereira does, beats up the calves, deads that lead leg of Jiri, and then Jiri has to make something happen, and then he gets knocked out. I could see that happening, but either way, we're in for a banger. It's going to be a war. I'm looking forward to this. I mean, this is the second time these men have saved the pay-per-view. Last time, it was John Jones who fell out. These two headlined. Now Conor fell out. These two headlined again. Should be fun. And, yeah, I'll see y'all there.